This is gonna be a follow-up reading for Taurus. I wanna thank you so much for all of your comments and likes on this video, which definitely made it the first in line to get a follow-up together with Cancer. We've seen from the previous reading that there was someone around you who was trying to find out information about you, and mostly they wanted to know if you still had string attached with someone from the past, someone or some situation that would prevent you today to be free and explore something with them. If you haven't seen the extended video, I'm gonna link it down below, and this is going to be the continuation of the previous messages. With the first card, we can see that some of that fog that was around this situation, some of those questions that they were trying to ask to themselves and to others as well, now are finally starting to go away. With the Ace of Swords, in fact, we have a very clear moment where there are no more clouds in the sky. You see that now everything about this situation is crystal clear. There are no more doubts finally, and for some reason now they know exactly how you feel and what you want from life, from your past, and from this new potential relationship. In the meantime, between the last messages that we've seen and the Ace of Swords here, you might have started talking about what it is that it's happening in your life. And so what this card is telling us is that you're entering a phase of clarity, a phase where the both of you will know where the other person stands and what they stand for, what they want, as we said, from their life at this point in time, therefore from this connection right here. And my attention definitely goes to all the sparkling that you see around the sword, which is telling us that this new phase, it's definitely a happy one, a sparkling one, where the both of you have a lot of excitement for what's coming ahead. And you see in fact that this Ace of Swords, it's followed by another Ace, which is showing us the nature of that excitement and the nature of the events that are going to come up next after this moment of clarity. And with the Ace of Cups, as you might know already, we definitely have a new relationship starting. And this is really much the first phase, or if this was a past connection, it's a new way to see this relationship and approach it, a new way to communicate your love and new plans that you have for each other for the future. You see in the background some of that fog that we were talking about, but also we again have those clear skies where you can see the moon, symbol of your intuition and emotions for this specific situation right here. There is a lot of love coming up to the surface. The Ace of Cups is always a very beautiful energy. It's that honeymoon phase where you think that everything is possible when you're daydreaming about the other person. And so it's definitely a good sign, especially coming after the Ace of Swords, because it's telling us that whatever the both of you are feeling for each other comes from clarity, comes from a place where you know what you want and where they know 100% that they want you and no one else. This is a great pair, and you can see how possessive this person already is towards you. With this Four of Pentacles, in fact, you see how immediately attached they get to you. They are holding you close to their chest, and right now they feel as though their whole world runs around you. This is them trying to transmit all of the love and the passion that they have for you whenever they have a chance to hug you, whenever they have a chance to be next to you. And we see someone who gets pretty stubborn whenever they have something that they really care about. And overall, we see someone with a personality which shows that whenever they get close to someone, they don't easily change their mind. With the messages that we've seen in the previous two readings, we can easily understand that this person has been chasing you in a way for quite a long time now. And with time, instead of losing interest, they became obsessed about you more and more every single day. And we do see a need for commitment. The Hierophant, in fact, it's all about making sure that this connection is not something that is happening today, but it's something that never will have to end. And this is a pretty normal message coming from these two cards, knowing what you want and really feeling all of that energy coming up to the surface, coming to life, and wanting to almost put it down in a contract. That layer of safety and that declaration of love to the world, it's definitely something that will come up here. A person who wants to commit to you and wants to make sure that you feel the same way towards them. We were talking about in the previous reading how they were fearing that you still had string attached, as we said earlier. And one condition that comes with this Hierophant, it's definitely let go of the past. There are certain things that you're discussing here, which of course are making them feel as though you are free from the strings and you do want to commit. This is a good time for you to let go of past hurt, past memories, and just focus on the present. And right here, I believe that since they are asking for it again, making sure that you are this full energy, letting go completely of everything and everyone that you had in the past, perhaps they're a little bit insecure. They're still getting to know you. This is the first phase. And so there are moments where they still think that you might be missing someone else. And so we see this moment of making things official, whatever that means, from just saying to your friends that you're together, moving in, getting married. But whenever they will propose that to you, they will repeat to you that they need to have 100% of you. They don't want to share you with some memory from the past and someone that overall they feel they cannot compete with because they're a memory, they're a fantasy. And so right here, that is just that moment where they need to make sure because they are 100% ready for you. And you see that the next card is another major arcana. If you've noticed, at the bottom of this reading, we have major arcanas only and are showing us how stable and secure this foundation is, but showing us how this person really means everything that they're telling you. And they're showing us that potentially this person right here could be your soulmate. With the Lovers, first of all, we're seeing that you're going to make the right choice here. The Lovers is about making a choice based on your values, based on your intuition and what you feel inside, your emotions. But also this card is showing us what a good match you are. And in my opinion, I believe that you will feel shocked by this connection. You were not expecting it to be so good and so right. Perhaps you being also seeing this person around, maybe you thought about being with them or going back with them. But deep inside you knew that after a little bit you would have started fighting or they would have started pursuing someone else. Instead, right here is that moment where you realize that the two of you are actually meant to be together. No games, no tricks, no hidden agendas. This is just meant to be because the two of you, when you come together, become one soul. And so this is a very good follow-up reading showing you that as long as there is clarity in this situation, the two of you have the potential to be strong and be happy together.